Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to a Lost Worlds here, where trees are definitely losing the battle here at the moment of one. Since last episode finished all the mowing we were working on here. And speaking of mowing, by the way, here on, again, we don't really have field numbers, Evan. So this new field here, course play obviously will not detect, just like a grass field if it's not actually like an actual field, Evan. So what I did, rather than like taking the time to like record a field boundary or something like that, I just plowed around. I mean, essentially you got to do the same thing if you're going to create a field boundary. I mean, you got to drive around the field. So it's like, well, why not drive around the field with a plow? Course play then can detect that field boundary, and then we can use that here in the future, for anything we need to do. Plus, I plan on probably extending the size of this field, as you can probably tell here, because we're working on taking out some trees here at the moment. I'm not going to take out all the trees here. I might take out a couple more here. We're just grinding them out at the moment, everyone. Yeah, just not enough trees, I didn't think, to make it worth taking the time to like actually rent or lease some equipment to remove these. So it's like, we'll just grind them here. I think we're at the back side of the land here, so we probably won't take any of those out. Back this way here, I might take a couple more of these. Yeah, we can go a little bit further this way yet. Like you get to like the white part here, whatever you want to call that. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, stone or whatever that's supposed to be over that one. That's the edge of the map here. Again, this is a standard size map as far as like the total size of the map is concerned. The actual area though of one that is actually in use is like maybe a quarter size. So again, this will be like the smallest map I've played on here in Farming Simulator 22. Again, going back to the grass field, obviously got that one there mowed. Evan also baled that up here as well. So we just got to wait for those bales to ferment there and that field to be done. Still need to bale up our old grass field yet. So that field is still waiting over there yet. And then we are still working on plowing our cornfield here as well, Evan. That has been an absolute nightmare, Evan. Like, oh my goodness. Like, epic levels of nightmare going on there, Evan. I always used to say you used to be able to count on course play to do field work, right, everyone? Like, course play's reputation as far as like unloading combines and doing some of the other tasks, not the greatest sometimes, right, everyone? Like, sometimes course play can be really derpy, but usually field work, like, nah, you can just put course play on that, it'll get the job done. I'm gonna have to take that back, everyone, because course play is not getting the job done over there. It might be now. So we ended up with kind of two problems over there. And first off, I was using the John Deere 4430. I would argue that is currently our largest tractor on the farm, probably. That tractor just could not pull that plow. It's not like it's really that big of a plow. If we go over there, again, for those of you maybe haven't seen this before, it's the John Deere chisel plow that we're currently running. At least I guess it's a chisel plow. The John Deere 100. Chisel plow is what we're running here. So again, the John Deere 4430 just it could not pull it. As long as it was driving across unplowed ground, Evan, it was fine. But as soon as it got to plowed ground, so like where the 4020 is here at the moment, it was all done. It just sat there and spun. And the course play obviously didn't like that. Course play just stopped. So as soon as the tractor starts spinning, course play was like, nope, I'm done. So that was problem one. I've got that sorted out. Put the John Deere 4020 on it. Don't ask me why. When the John Deere 4020 apparently pulls this way better than the 4430 does. I guess arguably the 4020 here is four-wheel drive, at least in real life anyway. I don't know how much difference that makes in the game, or if any at all. So not sure on that one. But anyway, John Deere 4420, or John Deere 4020, I'm sorry. John Deere 4020 is getting the job done, everyone. And we'll leave it to it. But with that being said, the second problem, Evan, is apparently the course play generated for this was just the most derpiest course ever, and course play keeps quitting on it. It gets to like around the tree areas, or actually leaving the tree areas or going towards the tree areas, and it just quits. There's I don't know, there must be something wrong somewhere in this course, Evan. And if you actually look at it here, let me make the map bigger. I think I can, right? Well, as soon as it's done saving anyway. No, it's not going to show it on that one. Okay, no, this one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but if you look at this course here, just like, and ignore kind of this is the field boundary here, this CP1, so just ignore that part. But yeah, if you look at the rest of this course, I mean, like, course play is just like zigzag over, See, can I zoom in here? Like, I don't know what courseplay is doing. I mean, these trees in here might just have to go or something like that. Because yeah, it's yeah, quite the mess, and obviously causing. Oh, here we go again. This is exactly what keeps happening. Courseplay keeps quitting, so it just came from probably this tree area here, and it has stopped. Now, the fun part of it is I got to go try to find out where it needs to go here next. Ooh, and looks like it might actually have just enough, so I know. Let me turn on here. If you turn on the rest of the course of one, you get to going around these trees here, and you notice there's like multiple lines, so you can see, yeah, like, oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go back to the blue one here. The blue one shows you the active. Oh, this actually, I don't know if this will help. Maybe it will. Maybe. We're going to start course play over here. Again, if I start him on this line, I'm going to, yeah, who knows what he's going to do. I'll be very surprised, to be honest, when I'm done with this field, if this actually finishes everything. Because, again, I've had to deal with this several times here now where course play just quits. And you can see, I don't know why it does this. I mean, like, it starts out across the field, like it's following the line, and then he just quits. It's not he's spinning out of, and the tractor's not spinning out. Horseplay's literally just stopping. Actually, I wonder if there's like an error message here. I don't know. Not sure what that's all about there, but anyway. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave Horseplay to it. Let him hopefully finish the field at least as much as possible anyway. Again, as I mentioned, I won't be surprised here. And I don't know why, like, I don't remember having this much trouble with the field the first time around. So why we're having so much trouble this time, I don't know. Because not like this is the first time we plowed this field, that one. And I don't know, what we could possibly do is try to regenerate the Horseplay course with the John Deere here, see if that makes a difference. I mean, obviously the first time, or the course that I used here this time was off the 4430. I don't know if it make a difference what tractor I used to generate or not, but see if we can hop back over to the skid steer here a minute. Might be kind of hard to, the 4020's moving. Ah, got it. Bullseye. And we'll just take out a couple more trees here, man. We do have a load of bales on the trailer that need to be sold yet, so I'm probably going to go ahead and sell those bales, and then we can pick these up here. Got quite a few on this field, so not too bad. One, I guess, kind of mistake you could say I made of it is when I finished mowing the field here, I then brought the John Deere 4020, because, again, I was having trouble with the 4430 on this field, so I brought the 4020 over to the field there to start plowing. I removed or unloaded the Courseplay course, and I did not load it into the baling tractor. So, yeah, if folks noticed some of the missing hay out here, that's why. Because, yep, I didn't load it properly into the course. And, yep. Anyway. Fortunately, that baler has an OP pickup on it. It does actually, guys, come in handy in that scenario, right, everyone? Okay, we've got a couple trees out this way to remove yet, and we're going to be about done with the tree removal here, I think. I don't know if I'm going to leave this all as one field here or two. We'll see once. There is technically, if you look at the map, kind of like two fields here. I don't know if any of this is actually like considered a field or not. The grass field is not. That one there might be, because I think is there sunflowers. It looks like sunflowers. Or is it corn? It's like corn or sunflower, something over there. Tree be gone. 211 definitely makes very, very short work of trees, right? Just gone. At the very least, if we do have two fields of it, we'll definitely be plowing these fields larger and closer together. No reason to leave all this space in between. There we go. There's probably, I don't know what, maybe 20, 30 trees at most that need to be removed here. So, again, just didn't think it was probably worth the time or the money. Because, again, I'm going to have to lease the equipment for this one, and that is definitely not going to be cheap, right? We'll just leave this here for now. Off camera, I might remove a few more trees here. We'll see. Once there's not a whole lot of trees over here, We're kind of back behind the cows here at the moment. Speaking of the cows, they probably need to be fed. We'll get to that here at some... Well, I don't know if that'll happen this episode. We'll see what's here. Anyway, I figure we'll start baling heaven. Don't have a Courseplay course for this here either. Should probably maybe look at just like saving these Courseplay courses, but Again, we do have an OP pickup on this baler, so I don't have to worry about it too much, I guess. This is the John Deere quick bale here, by the way. Not actually an actual real John Deere product as far as I know. As far as I know, like, this is a real product you have on this. It's just not a John Deere one. I'm not sure who actually, again, makes the actual real one here. Is that Kuhn, maybe? Or, wait, who makes the, I don't think Kuhn makes the quick bale, do they? Trying to think who makes the quick bale here again. Actually, it probably is in the game. Is there a quick baler in the game here? Not that one. Nope, not quite. Nope. Let's see what's here. Oh, actually, we don't even have one here. I thought maybe we did. Ah, it's the Kubota. Kubota makes the fast bale. At least that's, yeah, well, yeah, that definitely looks like the Kubota one. Okay, could have bought the Kubota one. Looks like it's identical. Yeah, okay, they call it the fast bale here. So the Kubota one is the fast bale. This is the quick bale. But that is definitely the Kubota baler, if I'm not mistaken. I won. Oh, and as I mentioned before, I don't know why. Usually this baler goes, is it 10 mile an hour? But every so often, I mean, all of a sudden, it'll just take off on you. You can go, like, bale at 20 mile an hour. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, then it drops it down to 5. Oh, it's probably because it's, yeah, switching over, that's why. Still running the blue wrap yet. We could do what some farmers do, and have a different color wrap for each year. That way you keep, track. If you have bales left over from year to year, you know what year they were done. And typically, by the way, you're probably not going to have more than like 2 years worth of bales, right? You might have a few left over from last year, and then whatever bales you're baling this year. Like you're probably not going to have, more than 3 colors. Yeah, here again, like I said, I don't know why. Sometimes the baler just going like 15 mile an hour all of a sudden here. And then it like slows down back to the speed it's supposed to go, which I think is 10 maybe, or 8. I don't remember. It might be 10. You know what? And I just realized we got all the diff locks locked on here. I could probably turn that off. I tried turning those on when we were plowing them and just seeing if that would help. It does not. At least not in this case, anyway. I don't know if the diff locks are on the 4020 or not. I'm not sure on that one. Really, the only like major difference that I know of between like this tractor and the 4020, I mean, the 4020 obviously is 4-wheel drive. Whether or not it's configured properly in the game for 4-wheel drive, I don't know. And whether or not the same goes for this tractor as well. And is this tractor configured properly in the game for 2-wheel drive? Folks' guess is as good as mine, unless you've actually taken the time to inspect the mod itself. Yeah, you really don't know. I guess you could run the tools in the game too. That might tell you, but again, horsepower-wise, I mean, this tractor should have more horsepower than the 4020. At least that's what it says in the shop anyway. But as I've said many, many times before, don't listen to what's in the shop. A mod author can put whatever number they want in there. That number has absolutely zero bearing on what power the tractor actually has. Same kind of goes for like this baler here. A mod author can put whatever horsepower requirement they want in there. But again, that will have absolutely no bearing on how much horsepower is actually required to run this baler. So, just, something to keep in mind when it comes to that. And in case you're wondering, yes, the baler is actually picking up that grass over there because, again, it's got like a OP pickup on it. As I've mentioned before, not necessarily a fan of it. Although, with that being said, it is kind of nice if you forget to load your course play course up into to the baling tractor, the same course blade course you use for mowing, everyone. You know, if you forget to load that into the baling tractor, then it actually does come in handy. Again, I'm not necessarily going to say I still approve of the OP-ness of it, but it does work. And I have constantly said, too, it'd be nice if the pickups were just slightly larger, because, again, the way the game works with throwing hay and grass around. Speaking of hay and grass, by the way, we continue to buy our hay here for the cows. We could produce our own hay, but we'd have to invest in some more equipment, namely rake and a tedder. And at least as of the time here, we haven't done that yet. So we're just buying the hay. To be honest, too, I think we'd probably make more money doing it this way. Could be wrong, everyone, but we're making silage. Silage bales sell really good, and hay bales are cheap. And it's not like we're going to get more hay bales than silage, or less silage bales, whatever way you want to go with it. And like, we should get the same number of hay bales as we do silage bales off the field, right? Looks like I should grease the tractor and baler here from looks like we got 0 grease. See if we can actually grease this or not. What are the chances of it actually working? I know I keep saying this. To be honest, Evan, I should really just delete the mod. Sounds like a great concept, Evan, like a grease mod, right? Grease your equipment. You do that in real life, right? But unfortunately, the mod doesn't seem to work very well. So, which is a shame, too, because it's on the official Farming Simulator mod hub. So it's like, really, Giants? I don't know. Concept is there. The mod is not. Oh, let's see. I guess we'll go over this way around. Oh, we're going to bale this entire field ourselves. We're going to put this on course. You know what? We don't have a whole lot left to go. I guess we could keep baling it. Well, right, Evan, if I wanted to, I could, like, go down the middle of these and bale 2 at the same time. Again, as I said before, I don't necessarily approve of the OP-ness of this pickup, everyone. So we'll refrain from doing that, but we could if we wanted to. And again, the plan is to sell these silage bales. For those who wonder, no, we do not need the silage bales for the cows. We've got all kinds of silage down in the cows. At least we should anyway, hopefully. There's all kinds of silage down there now between the bunker and the fermenting silo. The fermenting silo I know has silage already. I'm not sure if that bunker is done yet or not, everyone. I know it was getting close last time we looked at it, but it's been a couple of in-game hours since then. So it should either be ready or really close to it. We probably won't do anything with it this episode, but we'll probably be coming back next episode, everyone, and we'll probably be doing some work with that. Cows will need to be fed, and we'll just get our silage right from there. And speaking of silage, too, we got the blower oven, so like we can use the blower to actually fill up on silage now. So put some silage in, throw a bale in, throw a straw bale in, and we should be good. Which reminds me, what can we plant that will give us straw? Because we're going to probably want some more straw here. Checking our calendar. Where's my calendar? There's the calendar. Okay, so we're outside of planting for wheat and barley, but we can do oats. So I'll have to remember, everyone, when we get to March, we need to plant some oats. So folks might have to help me remember that here. Come March, we need to plant oats. I suppose we could do it in April, too, but sooner the better there. At least one field needs to be oats. It doesn't really matter which one. I guess we'll have, by the time we're done, everyone here, we'll hopefully have at least 2 more fields. So we'll be up to 5 fields total here. We got the grass field. I'll probably leave that as grass. Although, again, I do plan on plowing that under and planting grass. That way we can fertilize it. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. If anyone happens to know, let me know. Throw it down in the comments there. Like, okay, so this, again, Evan, this field is a grass field, right? If we actually plow it, turn it into an actual field, which will allow me to fertilize it. So, like, right now, I can't fertilize this, I don't think, because it's not actually a field, that one. So, if I actually, like, turn it into a field, that one, that we can then fertilize. Will that improve our yield? I would assume it does. That's what we did with this field here, by the way. Oh, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. We've got 6 more rows here left to go, Evan. We'll probably just finish baling this field ourselves here in a minute. Speaking of comments here a moment ago, should see if we can load some up here a minute. And while we're loading comments too, Evan, don't forget, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, too, if you got any suggestions for the series, you're welcome to throw them down below in the comments there. We hopefully have some more old school tractors coming for this series here yet. And as far as tractors go too, Evan, like we've got slurry and manure over at the cows, so we'll have to get into that here at some point. We don't know if we'll do anything here with that yet, but next spring, Evan, when it comes planting time, which hopefully be like an episode or 2 away here, maybe we'll have to maybe do some work with that. See if we actually have enough slurry and manure, Evan, to actually like fertilize a field, right? I know, it'll be an amazing concept. Anyway, to the comments here. Hetro was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. No Huber? Apologize if I mispronounced that there, but that looks like the pronunciation to me. I was saying, hey, Alan, great video and series. I love this. Well, hey, thank you very much for that. Hope you're enjoying the series. Yeah, definitely been fun. For those who watched the previous map we played on there, Spring Creek, Evan, obviously went from like a massive farm, although I don't think we got too carried away with equipment on it, but we definitely went from a much larger farm to a significantly smaller farm, both farm-wise and equipment-wise. Again, we were playing on a 36 map before, Evan. A reminder again, we had a whole field that was 1 square mile by 1 square mile, like. This whole map will probably fit in that field, Evan. Like, to give you a size perspective, everyone, between the previous map we played on and this map, like, again, like the whole map, this whole map we're playing on, oh boy, we're just zigzagging all over the place here. Who's driving this thing? My goodness. But this whole thing will just fit probably inside of that field. I don't remember what field number that was again, Evan, but it was the field we owned that was 1 square mile. 1 mile long, 1 mile wide. This whole map will probably fit in that. In fact, I think I can definitively say, even it won't quite, Evan, because the normal map is 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers, which again is like I guess 1.2 miles, 1.3 miles, somewhere in there, if I remember correctly on the conversion rates on that one. So like even if you go to the outside boundary of this map, like almost to the outside boundary, that would be the size of the field we farmed last time, and we had multiples of those. So yeah, a little different size-wise there. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and sell some bales here a minute. And it is about time to wrap it up here this episode, so. Oh, let's see, what am I, you know what am I doing back here with this? I usually park all my equipment up there. We'll bring the baler back up here, leave the equipment up there, at least for now anyway. Maybe at some point I will have to look at putting up a shop. That'd be nice, right? Not like I'd ever actually put my equipment in it, but we'll just do what every old farmer does. Although, like the bale like this, you know, farmer might find a good shed to put that one in. The rest of the equipment, you know, you just leave that sitting out kind of like we have it. Corn planter, might try to put that inside as well. Yeah, that can sit outside. The planter, yeah, you might try to put that inside if you can. Spreader, nah. Mower, yeah, you know, again, you might want to put that inside. Wagons definitely can stay outside, right? Okay, where's the truck? I think I left it parked over here. That is the combine. That'll get me close, though. This truck is, yeah, right there. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and sell these bales. These should all be silage, right? I think. I don't know if these will show up on anything or not. Oh, speaking of which, I got to remember, too, month of January, when we've got wheat and corn to sell. And we got, we got some good money there, which is good, because if you've seen the screen a moment ago, when we got, oh boy, the loans added up, shall we say. The loans have added up. Okay, anyway, silage. Sell at Rick Grimes, huh? Okay, actually, you know what? I can tag it right there. I keep forgetting that. Rick Grimes, tag the place, please. Which one is that? That's the one over this way. Oh, there's our pail of grease, too. Yeah. Nope. Whoa. Okay, turn the straps off. Let's put the straps on the truck. There we go. Apparently, turning straps on the trailer. I don't know what happened there, but that brought us to a dead stop. Technically, I don't think the straps should actually even strap anything here with the auto-loaded bales on there. These bales, by the way, are from our last baling here. I don't remember exactly when that was, but we never sold those yet because I was kind of hanging on to them in case we needed them for the cows, which we do, but our silage should be ready just in time here. So, like, just in time. So we'll sell the bales here. Oh, yeah. Looks like they pay quite nice. I mean, there we go. 85,000 plus another 5,000 in environmental score. I'll take it. Okay, like I said, with that one, I think we better wrap it up here for this episode. If you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.